Ladies and gentlemen, listen close. They thought they had you. They thought they could control you. They thought every word they threw, every trap they set, every insult they whispered would pull you back into their game. But then you stopped. You stopped replying. You stopped explaining. You stopped giving them access to your energy. And that's the moment they started losing. Silence isn't weakness. Silence is strategy. Silence is power. Because when you refuse to react, you take away the only weapon they had against you. They wanted to drain your spirit. They wanted to feed on your attention. They wanted your response, because your response gave them relevance. And when you cut it off, they started starving. Pause with me for 1 second. If you are new here, I want you to step fully into this message. Subscribe right now. Like this video. Leave a comment below. This channel isn't just words, it's a movement. It's a family of warriors sharpening each other. To my loyal ones who return video after video, I see you. I thank you. You are proof that iron sharpens iron. Now let's get deeper. Psychology proves it. The brain is wired for validation. Every time someone provokes you, and you respond, you reward them. You reinforce their behavior. You tell their subconscious, this works. But when you go silent, when you give nothing back, their brain panics. It craves that dopamine hit, that reaction, but it doesn't get it. And slowly, they start losing control. You flipped the script without saying a word. Think of Nelson Mandela, imprisoned for 27 years. His enemies wanted him angry. They wanted him reactive. They wanted him broken. But Mandela chose silence and discipline. He refused to let their cruelty turn him into something small. And when he walked out of prison, he walked out stronger. His silence broke the system that tried to crush him. Silence is misunderstood. People think it's passive, but silence is active. Silence is a decision. Silence is saying, you no longer control my energy. Look at Michael Jordan. When people doubted him, when coaches told him he wasn't good enough, when opponents trash talked to rattle him, he didn't argue back. He didn't waste words. He let his game do the talking. His silence on the court was louder than any insult, and his success became the revenge they couldn't stop. This is why you stopped responding, because you realized your energy is gold. You realize not everyone deserves access to it. You realize some people only come to steal, not to build. And you cut them off at the source. And when you did, you flipped the balance. They used to think they had power over you. Now they sit alone, fighting shadows, arguing with themselves, while you rise higher, untouchable. Understand this. People lose their grip on you the moment you stop feeding them. Your silence forced them to face themselves, and for many, that is their greatest nightmare. Now let me drill something into your mind. Silence doesn't just protect your peace, it multiplies your power. Because every time you refuse to respond, you redirect energy back into your mission. You stop wasting it on proving points. You invest it into building empires. You pour it into your growth, your work, your future. And slowly, they see it. They see you rising without them. They see you glowing without their approval. They see you unstoppable without their presence. And that silence, that is the loudest statement of all. Let me take you deeper, Muhammad Ali. People insulted him, called him names, mocked his beliefs, tried to strip his dignity. He could have fought back with words, but he didn't waste time. He kept training. He kept fighting. He kept showing the world in silence that his actions would echo far longer than their mockery. And today, Ali is remembered as the greatest, his critics forgotten. That's what silence does. It buries noise. It amplifies truth. It protects your spirit while exposing theirs. Listen to me closely. Silence is not the absence of power. It is the highest form of it. When you stopped responding, you weren't weak. You weren't scared. You weren't defeated. You were calculating. You were focused. You were moving into a level they couldn't touch. And now they feel it. They feel the distance. They feel the loss of control. They feel the emptiness of trying to provoke someone who no longer plays the game. And that's when they start losing.